Right now at 5, an off-duty pilot tries to ground an airplane while it's flying.
And imagine the possibilities of an expanded animal shelter.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
An off-duty pilot is charged with 83 counts of attempted murder after authorities say he tried to shut down the engines of a jetliner mid-flight. Authorities say an off-duty pilot riding in the cockpit jump seat of Horizon Air Flight 2059 from Washington State to San Francisco tried to shut down the engine mid-flight on Sunday. That flight was diverted to Portland, where 44-year-old Joseph Emerson, an off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot, was arrested. He now faces 83 counts of attempted murder and reckless endangerment. Alaska Airlines, which owns Horizon Air, released a statement saying the captain and first officer were able to quickly subdue Emerson and that engine power was not lost. The airline also said no weapons were involved. The Federal Aviation Administration sent a message to airlines saying the incident is not connected in any way, shape, or form to current world events. The FBI is now investigating.
Nearly 3 weeks into the process, House Republicans need to find a new candidate to be Speaker of the House. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan dropped out on Friday after he realized he couldn't get enough votes to win the speakership. 9 candidates are now vying for the gavel. They'll make their case to their colleagues behind closed doors this evening. Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer, who is already in a House leadership position as Majority Whip, has won the support of Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
Sets himself head and shoulders above all those others who want to run. We need to get him elected this week and move on.
Congressman Emmer and one other candidate, Georgia's Austin Scott, are the only 2 on the list of Speaker hopefuls who voted to certify the 2020 election. But Emmer's vote could put him at odds with ardent supporters of former President Donald Trump. Internal GOP divisions have made it possible so far for any one lawmaker to gain the 217 votes needed for a majority on the House floor. Republicans are hoping to unite behind a Speaker nominee as early as tomorrow.
All right, it's an interesting day to come back to. I drove home Sunday afternoon, but pretty pleasant for a Monday, at least in Clear. I don't know how the weather was while I was out the last few days.
I don't remember. It was good.
Well, you certainly won't forget what it's going to be this week. I tell you, by the end, by the time we get to next week, totally different. But yeah, we did deal with some showers and thunderstorms overnight. We deal with some mild conditions, but we have more storms coming, along with some real warmth also for at least a couple days here. Big picture shows you right now overall as we click on the satellite, you can see there is a warm front to the south. That's going to be something we're going to keep an eye on for thunderstorms tonight. The colder air is still locked well to the west behind the cold front, and we had a little bit of a cell actually go through Madison here earlier, dumping some ping pong sized hail through downtown areas. So we haven't dealt with any of that right now, just some cloud covers, kind of seeing some breaks in the clouds, but that will change later tonight. Right now temperatures overall pretty mild, even 73 in Mason City. That is a sign of what we're going to get tomorrow, which means yes, the 70s are coming back for some areas. Overall, the dew points very almost like August, like getting up there to the 60s. So once again, those are going to start coming up too. All in all, it should be a dry evening for both locations and still fairly mild, 60 degrees down there in La Crosse, Eau Claire. A little bit colder, mid-50s, but still, once again, very mild, still dry for this time. Coming up later, we're going to show what the big change is coming like, because it's going to come from about 70s till this time next week. We may be struggling to get all the 30s.
Oh, quite a drop.
So yes, enjoy the comfortable weather right now.
All right, will do.
Yep.
Greg, thanks very much. $400 million. That is how much Governor Evers is sending to communities with lead piping or PFAS contaminants in their water systems. More than 100 communities across the state are getting grants under the DNR's Safe Drinking Water Loan Program, including 9 in our region. Communities can use what they get to replace lead service lines, build new water infrastructure, or address PFAS, the forever chemicals linked to significant health problems. The city of Eau Claire is getting a $3.5 million grant to address PFAS contamination at the water treatment plant. They'll also take on a $22 million loan to cover the rest of the project. Chippewa Falls and Viroqua will use their grants to replace lead and galvanized piping. Both communities will also have loans to cover the rest of their project costs. And Lafarge's project is to replace old water mains and sewer infrastructure. We'll have the full list of local recipients on our platforms. Now, the town of Campbell is not on this list, but there's a reason for that. Town Supervisor Lee Donahue says all of these recipients filed specific project applications by June. Campbell's water projects weren't designed by then, so they'll be applying for their infrastructure projects for the next round of funding.
It's been roughly 6 months since the Coulee Region Humane Society began its expansion project. News 8 Now, Dua Israr gives us an update on how the project is going. Dua?
Ken and Emily, imagine the possibilities is a $3.5 million capital campaign project to update the Humane Society's facilities. It's almost entirely community funded. Currently, the Humane Society has raised 93% in donations. Executive Director Heather Dreivold says 90% of the money has been donations from community members. The expansion will add a treatment room. Animals will be able to get veterinary care at the Humane Society. Most importantly, she says the shelter will have additional space.
We're really hopeful that with the more cat space that we have, that we'll be able to house more of them, although it's always best for them to get adopted as quickly as possible.
Dreivold says the shelter has been operating on max capacity for several months. She says the project, which has been 10 years in the making, would not have been possible without the generosity of the Coulee Region Humane Society. The expansion is expected to be completed by next spring. If you would like to support the expansion project, you can donate on the Coulee Humane Society's website. We'll have that link on our website, news8000.com.
Quite a project. Thank you very much, Dua. Just ahead tonight at 5, more Hamas hostages are freed in Gaza. The push to delay Israel's ground invasion to buy more time for negotiations in just a few minutes.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select 2023 Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Get the bathroom of your dreams faster than ever. Call today or go online to schedule your free consultation and take advantage of our 30-day bathroom offer from your home improvement company. That's right, a complete bathroom project from order to installation in 30 days or less. Our team of trained and certified professionals will ensure your project is done right the first time. And on top of that, we're offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we've helped hunters and their pets gear up for the season for over 6 decades. So as you prep for this year's hunt, it pays to have a plan. Whether you have a brand new hunting buddy or a seasoned veteran, one at peak performance or one with a sensitive stomach. Whatever your pet's needs, they deserve advanced nutrition. Find the right Pro Plan formula for your pet today with a huge selection of Purina Pro Plan products.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Home Sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99. Looking for reclining? Get this super comfortable reclining sofa for just $5.55. Plus lots and lots of other incredible deals, like a 4-piece modern bedroom group for just $9.99. Up to 50% off. The Big Fall Home Sale, one of our best finance sales of the year, only at Slumberland Furniture.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now get a new 2023 Ford F-150 with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Israel has ramped up airstrikes across Gaza as the threat of a ground invasion looms closer.
CBS News has learned the U.S. is pressing Israel to delay a ground war in an effort to secure the return of hostages and usher in critical aid.
Tina Kraus is in Tel Aviv and tells us 2 more hostages were freed just today.
Israel's military says it launched more than 300 airstrikes over the past day, aimed at Hamas operational infrastructure and military targets in the Gaza Strip. Israeli defense forces have also started limited ground raids in Hamas-controlled territory. This Tier 1 commando says he's already spent 5 days fighting Hamas militants inside Israel's borders.
We didn't sleep, we didn't eat, we fought all the time.
There could be more of that if Israel follows through with a ground invasion. The Biden administration said today it does not dictate Israel's military response, but U.S. officials have been pushing to prioritize the release of more than 200 hostages and the delivery of humanitarian aid in Gaza.
It is literally an hour-by-hour effort here at the White House and at the State Department to find out where these folks are and to try to make the effort to get them out.
Israeli officials confirm Hamas released 2 elderly women just today, in addition to the 2 American women freed on Friday. There are still many hostages held in Gaza, their conditions unknown. Rachel Goldberg has no proof her American-born son, Hirsch, is still alive.
I really would love to talk to Hamas. I don't know of situations where people steal 85-year-old grandmothers and 2-year-old children and hippies who are dancing barefoot at a music festival.
Israel Defense Forces released this video showing Hamas militants firing at cars the day of the massacre and checking their casualty count after.
This is a situation that no democracy can live with.
This helicopter pilot, deployed right after the attack, tells CBS News Israeli troops will do whatever it takes to protect their country. Tina Kraus, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
The U.S. says getting that aid of food, water, and medicine to displaced Palestinians is critically important.
So far, the Biden administration says there's no evidence that any of that aid has ended up in the hands of Hamas militants.
Medical experts agree that stress causes unnecessary harm to our bodies.
And the war between Israel and Hamas is upping that stress, a situation individuals cannot control that's creating high levels of tension and anxiety for many people.
Stress has been shown to increase blood pressure, disrupt metabolic health, compromise the immune system, and cause sleep and mood disorders.
One doctor says focusing on the little things can have profound effects on both body and mind.
Pouring yourself a warm cup of coffee, appreciating the sunrise when you wake up, reading a good book, or writing in your gratitude journal. What this does is there's called the undoing hypothesis, where it helps bring down and help you recover from that stress and build up your reserves so that you can be stronger and more fortified.
My baby. According to Tugati, cultivating positive emotions will help regulate physiological activity and limit the negative effects of stress. Coming up, a new survey shows most women screen for ovarian cancer incorrectly. Why it's important to catch this cancer in its early stages.
Along with a significant temperature change, we're definitely going to see a lot of wet weather this week, along with maybe the first taste of some snow for some areas. I'll break all that down coming up on your first warm weather update after the break.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts. I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Coordinate your home's exterior with Patriot Lighting. Created with a black finish and clear seated glass. These matching outdoor lights will complement any decor. This top outdoor wall light is now just $29.98 after rebate. Finish lighting your workspace with ballast-free lights from Zone Lighting. The durable construction allows for flexible LED bulb replacement and reduced maintenance, all while improving your energy efficiency. A 4-light ballast-free wrap light is $39.95 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland,
as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Hi, I'm Mike Pitts, co-owner of Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln in Winona, Minnesota with my son Andy, and we've been in the business for 45 years. It's a family business, and when you walk in the front door, it should feel like a family business. We take good care of our internal customers, that's our employees, and in turn they take great care of our customers, and they love the experience, and guess what, they want to come back. Some of these employees have been here 30 to 40 years. We know them, we know their family. We do care, and it will show.
Ready to transform your space? Or perhaps your favorite room just needs a few updates? Let our design consultants help you discover the possibilities to update your home. We take the time to discuss your space, your needs, and your budget. Cooley Carpet will help you every step of the way, from start to finish, with design professionals and expert installation to meet all your expectations. Let our dedicated team help you achieve your dream space. Visit us at Cooley Carpet Center on Mormon Cooley Road in La Crosse.
With Weigoff & Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer, you get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Weigoff & Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
There's no test to screen for ovarian cancer, but a new survey finds many women mistakenly believe Pap smears can detect it.
Ovarian cancer has a 50% survival rate over 5 years. If it's caught at stage 1, those odds improve to more than 90%. But a new nationwide survey found 7 in 10 women wrongly believe Pap smears test for ovarian cancer.
One doctor says because guidelines now recommend Pap smears every 3 to 5 years, too many women skip annual checkups that could catch potential early symptoms of ovarian cancer, like pelvic pain, bloating, or low appetite.
By not being seen annually, we lose the opportunity to screen for some of these subtle presentations.
Stitz says all women should see their doctor every year.
And for those with family history, genetic testing can identify risk. It's knowledge that can help with treatment and prevention.
According to the National Cancer Institute, nearly 20,000 women will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer this year.
The CDC says the country is in for another rough season of respiratory disease.
It forecasts it'll be like last year when a rush of patients overwhelmed healthcare facilities. This time around, the agency predicts 15 to 25 new weekly hospitalizations for every 100,000 people during peak virus season.
The CDC says COVID will be the worst culprit, followed by flu and RSV. To prepare, experts urge people to get vaccinated against those illnesses.
Now let's check out to see if this beautiful weather yesterday and today is going to continue. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart for our weather forecast.
The short answer is no.
Okay.
But eventually we will have some. We still got about another couple days of decent, at least temperature-wise, and then things do change quite drastically. Right now, like I said, the big picture is we're watching for tonight is a little bit of wave. It's hard to distinguish. It's down by Omaha. That warm front's going to lift north. That'll provide our thunderstorms to, tomorrow. Out to the west, all this is getting to pull this cold air back down into the Intermountain West, the Great Basin, the Rockies. This is eventually going to get to us, but it's going to take quite a bit of time too. But right now they're seeing some snowfall, at least some significant snowfall out there too. For precipitation, like we said, we have showers, thunderstorms later tonight. We have another round probably tomorrow afternoon, so the morning commute and evening commutes could be both impacted. Steadier rain looks like to be Wednesday night through Thursday night. Probably the most rainfall we'll see is during that time frame. And yes, we might see some mix of rain or snow showers come Saturday or Sunday, depending on time, location. A lot of uncertainty with that, but it definitely is a possibility. For temperatures, it's pretty steadily downhill eventually. 60s, 70s Tuesday, then we go Wednesday, Thursday, more 60s. 50s Friday, and then this week and next week 40s, and some areas may just struggle to get out of the 30s. So definitely going to be a drop going back to more like December type temperatures. For tonight, we're going to see showers and thunderstorms developing really right about after midnight. We're going to see a line developing along La Crosse. It's going to lift north. This line could actually contain some small hail with some of the stronger storms. We're going to keep an eye on that. Then by 6 a.m., you see it's pretty much over basically one of the interstates up to Eau Claire. You're going to have basically showers and thunderstorms. Once again, this could change where exactly location is, but we could see some steady showers and thunderstorms and some strong ones too. Once this pushes east by about 9 to 10, we're going to start seeing breaks in the cloud cover, at least southern areas. That'll help probably warm temperatures up. But then we're going to see the next round come in the afternoon. This one's going to be more focused probably towards Eau Claire to Ladysmith. That is once again an area right there that could see some stronger storms too. Once again, the main threat with this would be probably some hail, once again like they saw down in southern Wisconsin today. So that'll be a threat more those areas. Further south, we'll start seeing those showers and thunderstorms more expand as we get towards the evening commute. And once again, it could be a stronger two of those. And then as we go into Tuesday night, just a lot of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Probably the severe threat of if we had any will probably diminish, but you'll still wake up probably once again Wednesday morning to wet weather overall. The one thing, once again, the severe threat we talked, it's on the lower scale, but still for this time of year, this would be more of a hail threat, small hail threat. That's for tonight and even tomorrow. Once again, the two areas to be concerned. So once again, we'll keep an eye on that, but it is on the lower end, but something to be wary of. Speaking of, as we go towards Tuesday night and Wednesday, another system pushes north, and look at this rain that's going to be sitting over us probably from about Wednesday night through Thursday night. Friday doesn't look too bad after the morning hour, but then we're going to see another wave come across, and this is where we might have to contend as we go through Saturday into Sunday, where this line sits, timing of precipitation. We might see rain or snow showers come Saturday and through Sundays too. Once again, it won't be an accumulation thing, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it. It just depends on timing, the temperature, and when we get the precipitation. So that's what we're looking at here. Precipitation-wise, significant amounts. Some areas could push over 2 inches with this. But for tonight, once again, showers and thunderstorms will be coming through probably after midnight. Could be a few strong ones just to keep an eye on. Temperature is fairly warm, almost 60 degrees for overnight low, so that's going to be really quite warm. And then tomorrow, we could see temperatures mid to upper 70s, once again with a shower and thunderstorm threat going on too. And then we look at the 8-day coming up, we got rain all the way through by Friday. And once again, look at those temperatures. Just keep 76 to 41.
You were definitely right. No beautiful weather ahead for us.
No, unfortunately, all the leaf stuff, it might be all coming down this week, unfortunately.
Unfortunate indeed.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
Greg, thanks very much. And when we come back, with great power comes great responsibility. How a comic book store is shouldering the responsibility of finding a new home for a very rare comic book.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 Best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Finati's on Main Street in La Crosse is the only place you'll find this kind of variety, including our totally scrumptious caramel apples, juicy, tart, and smothered in creamy, buttery caramel. Finati's caramel apples, yeah, they're that good.
No, I'm not leaving. It's Finati's. This is the best place ever. Practices can't wait.
When you safely dispose of the unused medications in your home, you protect your whole family. But when our whole community does it, we can protect so many more. Wisconsin often leads the nation in safe drug disposal, so let's keep it up. Participate in the next Drug Take-Back Day in your community, or find a year-round safe disposal drop box near you. Get started today at doseofrealitywi.gov.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our stores. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale, going on now.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
A comic book store in Milwaukee has a copy of the rare magazine where Spider-Man made his first appearance.
Now it's for sale, but if you want it, be prepared to spend a large chunk of change.
In the shop on Kinnick. If you want comics, take your pick.
And this is late 30s stuff.
But these days at Collector's Edge, there's one item that's getting extra attention.
This is the first appearance of Spider-Man ever.
Spider-Man didn't have his own magazine at first. Instead, he debuted as filler material in Amazing Fantasy magazine.
Collector's Edge owns an estimated 600,000 to 800,000 comics,
But they don't own this copy of Spider-Man's first appearance. A couple does, and the store is selling it on their behalf.
It's a part of their father's collection, and they wanted to just make sure they weren't taken advantage of.
So they went to Steve Dobrzynski, who was able to get the condition graded.
It's a good plus, very good minus, right in between those two grades.
The guidebook says such a copy is worth about $18,000.
But the books have been selling in the range of $24,000 to I've seen as high as $35,000.
Dobrzynski has a spidey sense of what the market value probably is. Once upon a time, hardcore collectors could get Spider-Man's first appearance pretty easily.
Yeah, I've owned several, yeah. Probably 5 copies.
But Jeff Williams is among those who sold their copies before the Spider-Man movies sparked an explosion of demand. And now, the supply is slim.
Well, you would have had to have a crystal ball to know what was going to happen. It was just a bunch of nerds and an Overstreet price guide.
So now, Dobrzynski is casting a wide net, hoping to secure a sale for that couple, with the store getting a slice and a great story to tell.
Hopefully, the more people that know about it, the sooner we'll be able to sell it at the best price we can.
Now, comic books are graded on a scale of 1 to 10. This copy currently ranking a 3.0. So not shabby.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. We'll have one last check on our forecast when we return.
Get tax relief savings now at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. And when you spend $9.99, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount, plus 1-year interest-free financing and free shipping. 7% tax relief savings. Ends Saturday at Home Furniture.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now get a new 2023 Ford F-150 with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop the original Halloween headquarters. This season, as you get ready to open your door to mummies, princesses, and never-before-seen characters, shop Goodwill for great deals on one-of-a-kind Halloween costumes, decor, and more. Perfect for any ghoulish gathering. It's your purchases that also open doors to job training and opportunities, all while keeping items out of the landfill, making you a superhero to neighbors in our community. Goodwill starts with you.
Who's always behind the scenes helping make safe, regulated childcare possible in Wisconsin? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
911, what's your emergency?
I smell something delicious and I don't know what it is.
Ma'am, we've traced the smell and it's coming from inside your oven.
Ah, amazing! Papa Murphy's.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado with the TurboMax engine. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get an extra 7% tax relief savings when you spend $9.99 or more on quality mattress brands like Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Plus, get 1-year interest-free financing. Tax relief savings now at Home Sleep Express.
All right, we're going to have showers and thunderstorms tomorrow once again for the morning commute. We'll probably have a break and then the evening commute too. And we could see some hail with that too. Otherwise, mild to temperatures, mid-70s, at least La Crosse, probably a little bit upper 60s towards LeClaire. And it's all downhill after that with more showers and thunderstorms, and to the 40s we come.
Did you bust out those zombie dance moves at the wedding this weekend?
You know I did. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.